Well, in our stupid fucking society, there's nothing more important and special to a man's life than having a woman or having a wife or being a man, so to speak, and also having bearing that woman's children and taking care of them. Hopefully not. Well, that's a thing in today's society. There seems to be an overwhelming amount of single moms. And the thing I want to talk about with single moms is that, well, basically they've kind of lost all their value in terms of what is important in a guy. You know, a guy wants to father his own children and not have to look after that. And in this video, I'm going to explore that very controversial and very fucked up reasoning that, well, when they have a kid, they're kind of less value. Now, I'm not saying there's anything particularly wrong with single moms and women who are not together with the father. You know, I think it is a slight disservice to the child when the woman is no longer committed to the man or the man is no longer committed to the woman. I think that the both parents truly and utterly fucked up the child's life by not doing that, because it would be argued that a child's going to grow up with a significantly happier life having both their parents under one roof. If it were up to me, society would be looked down much more on this break in the family we have, this trashy culture of we'll just go and get another one when something's broken. It really hurts the foundation of what our family really is about. And there's not really a thing, such a thing as a step parent. It's just kind of another relationship in your life. And sometimes people take that responsibility on, but in general, that's the parent's job, not some other person's, just because the mom can't stay together with the father. And the fact that it's not looked down on a little bit more in our society to not have two parents together is a little bit of an understatement. Now, I'm talking from the West generally, and yeah, there seems to be a disproportionate amount of families that are not together and are single. Single parents, single moms, they're everywhere. But you know, I think it's a telltale sign of just how low our society has slumped. We no longer cherish the sanctity of family, of core values, of strong fatherly figures. It's all about girl power and having a woman who's brave and strong, when really women are the ones who usually turn to men for help when things go wrong. And without that strong fatherly figure that the child has growing up to look up to, it has no choice but to look upon a selfish, vain, self preserving ideology of ourselves, is that we don't need to preserve core values. We can just go out of our way and get what we want. And as a man, what we look for in a woman is a woman who is true to bear our children. And although we can have sex and sleep with single moms, there's never going to be a true connection there with who they are as a person and true love, as it were. Because if they had already given another man their seed, what are they to you? And that's what truly ruins women for men, is that fact that they've bore someone else's child and they've taken part of themselves and given themselves fully to another man. That, in many men's minds, destroys the thought of a perfect woman, a perfect wife, a perfect girlfriend, and in many ways, she can never achieve real true love if she's already had a kid with someone else. The selfish idea of our society that we can just go off and be individuals. We're deeply individualized in the West as being ourselves and nobody having control over us and our destiny. When in reality, many people should just look at settling down, having kids, and staying the fuck together, and any problems they fucking have, sort it the fuck out. Instead of just giving up, breaking up, getting divorced, and leaving the kid without a strong, stable family. So it may be kind of controversial subject, but yeah, I kind of feel that way. I never really truly have real romantic interest in a woman who has a child, and then really don't really see myself ever pursuing a relationship with that. Many men feel that women are truly broken when they have kids with other men and are single parents. The end. Oh, and special mention to single moms with tattoos. That's where the real class lies.